Hello and welcome to another episode of DH Newsroom. Today we're going to preview the second test match between India and South Africa, which will be played in Guwahati. We're joined by Madhu Javli, sports editor, and Sydney Kiran, deputy sports editor. Madhu, let's start with you. You're in Guwahati right now. What can we expect from the pitch? Is it going to be a rank turner like Eden Gardens?
No, I doubt it will be a rank turner looking at the wicket, but you never know. Reading wickets is a tricky job. Uh, but what everyone is saying, looking at the wicket, is this will play well for the first 2, 3 days at least, and then probably take turn after that. But definitely not uh, uh, a rank turner like Kolkata.
Sydney, Shubman Gill is out injured, so he's not going to play. It's going to be Rishabh Pant who's going to be the stand-in captain. Who can we expect to fill in that number 4 slot?
So it's a big blow for India that Gill is not playing. He obviously didn't play much in the Kolkata Test. But I think there are two contenders here. One is Sai Sudarshan, who was dropped from the previous match, and the second is Devdutt Padikkal. And last, maybe a left field option could be Nitish Kumar Reddy, but I don't think Nitish would play in because India have already played about 4 or 5 all-rounders in the previous match. So the big toss-up is between Devdutt and Sai Sudarshan. One of them should be playing.
Yeah, just lately, Sudarshan and Devdutt Padikkal are in contention to replace Gill. But Nitish Kumar could also come in place of Akshar Patel because this is not a Kolkata wicket as I said earlier. So we may not need 3 spinners. I mean 4 spinners. 3 are already there in the form of Jadeja, Washington Sundar, and Kuldeep Yadav. So it would be more uh, beneficial in the team scheme of things than Akshar Patel here. Yeah,
It's
but
funny you should say that, Madhu, because Akshar Patel almost
yeah, I mean,
brought
like,
us
see,
home in the last test.
you play according to the condition. That was the turner, so you played him. Who do you leave out then? If you are going for a seeming all-rounder, who do you leave out between the 4 spinners? Kuldeep Yadav you need because he's a wicket taker even on a flat track. Jadeja's service batting you cannot replace. Washington showed what he can do with the bat, and he's the only variable. I mean, like he's the only spinner who provides you a different option in the shape of off spin. Both Jadeja and Akshar Patel are left-arm spinners, so we already have Jadeja. So it's not about what Akshar Patel did in the last test. It's about what we need to do in this test.
Yeah. Madhu, since you told us that it's pretty much confirmed now, either Devdutt or Sai is going to be back in the playing 11 after Gill's injury. Now, do we see a change in batting order?
Hmm.
Because Sai is obviously batted at number 3 ever since he made his debut. And Devdutt again is another top order batter.
Yeah.
So, do we see a change in the batting order once again, or will India continue with
Uh,
Washi
yeah,
after?
yeah. That's going to be a tricky call for the team management because you have designated Sai Sudarshan as number 3 in the long term. He's your lo- you have always maintained that he's your long term number 3 option. So once he comes back, do you want to bat Washington down the order or keep him at number 3 itself? That is going to be a tricky call for the team management because Washington did show a lot of promise. He looked much better than Sai Sudarshan in terms of organized game, in terms of not getting clustered at all in the face of a tricky situation or pressure. No, he showed he can be a real number 3 option for you. So that's going to be an interesting call. So we'll have to wait and see what the team management thinks about it.
Sydney, how much pressure is the team under? Because as you may recall, India drew a test series in England 2-all. It was an exciting series, but we drew it. And now we've lost the first test against South Africa at home. How much pressure would the team be feeling right now?
Massive, huge amounts of pressure because The one against New Zealand, where they lost 3-0, 100% will be weighing heavily on the minds of the Indians. And although it's a different opposition, and mind you, South Africa, the reigning World Test champions, and they are one of the few countries who have come to India and also won a series. Of course, the last three series they haven't done really well, but South Africa are the ones who are buzzing with confidence. Bauma has led them really well. They have, superb two quality spinners in Harmer as well as Keshav Maharaj. Rabara is ruled out again. That's a bit of a blow. But again, their paces also are pretty good. So 100% India, the ones who are under pressure now. And also Gambhir's track record ever since he took over the side, especially in test matches, has not been really, really great. He won against Bangladesh, he won against West Indies, but the key opponents, if we take against Australia, they lost the Border Gavaskar Trophy in Australia. Then against England was 2-2, then lost against New Zealand, and now the series they're trailing 1-0. And also this Guwahati is an unknown entity. It's hosting a test match for the first time. The timing's a lot different. So a lot of factors are not really going well. And Gambhir is also going to be under pressure, and Gill is not going to be there. Pant is captaining. So, yeah, 100% India, the ones under pressure. And South Africa will be buzzing with confidence. They are going to attack from ball one, and they'll be looking to do what New Zealand did to India and in blanking and getting a 2-0 verdict.
Madhu, Rishabh Pant is going to captain the side for the second test. What do you think we can expect from him?
Rishabh Pant kind of captaincy. See, one thing I can tell you, Rishabh Pant is not bothered about captaincy responsibility. He may feel it inside, but he will never show it to you because he's that kind of character. I mean, like he will not change one bit about his batting. Uh, that being said, he will also be knowing that he has just one test match to prove his captaincy credentials. So you may see the last test match, most of the times he was leading once, once Gill walked out after getting injured. It was Pant who was shepherding the team. And the team could not chase the 134-run target. And a part of the blame was also, put on uh, Pant.
Right. Sydney, just to end on a lighter note, Akshar Patel batted really well in the first test. Do you think he could have been a little more patient towards the end there?
I don't think so because Akshar himself, in during the course of the match, he said that this pitch is like a lottery and sometimes you have to show really good attacking intent. And also he was running out of partners and the ball was doing, all sorts of things. And he connected those two sixes against Keshav. And it's much more easier for a left-hand batsman to take on a left-arm spinner. And he knew the next over, Harmer was going to come in and anything could happen there. So that was his last throw of the dice. And then Akshar has done this in limited overs in T20 World Cup and in previous matches. He has done this in won matches for India. So it was on. But yeah, maybe after about the fourth ball, you can say a little more restrained. But then those kind of pitches you can't do. And the top order somebody should have stuck on and gotten a big a big knock like a 40 or a 50 or a 60 like how Bauma did for South Africa. So pinning the blame on Akshar is kind of a little unfair.
On that note, I think we can end this discussion. Thank you so much for joining us, Sydney and Madhu.
Thank you, Nikhil. Thank you, Madhu.
Thank you.
For more such stories,
Sydney.
don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Deccan Herald's YouTube channel. And don't forget to click on the bell icon to receive all the notifications from our videos.